Han So-hye has always been known for stirring up controversy, something she mastered with ease. But in 2024, things completely spiraled out of control. The actress saw her career collapse, losing major roles and all of her sponsorship deals after a series of peculiar scandals that tarnished her public image. Stay with me to get all the details. Even before this fall in her reputation, which occurred this year, So-hye was already seen as a controversial figure, especially among Korean netizens. As we know, South Korea is a country known for its strict standards of conduct, and anyone who challenges these norms tends to face backlash. Despite this, So-hye had a loyal fan base, mostly composed of young women, who saw her as an independent figure capable of challenging South Korean social norms and beauty standards. Her popularity extended both within Korea and internationally. On the other hand, a part of the Korean public had several issues with So-hye. These problems usually stemmed from the fact that she didn't fit their beauty standards and wasn't like the typical Korean actresses, who usually have an innocent image. So-hye became embroiled in a very serious scandal for the first time back in 2022 when she was accused of financial fraud. Korean media reported that she had deceived people and defrauded about $70,000. Of course, knowing what we know now, we can say that So-hye was actually not at fault at all. What happened was that her mother, who didn't even raise her, used her name to scam other people. And that wasn't the first time she had been a victim of her mother's actions. Before that, the actress had to pay off a series of debts she hadn't incurred because her mother had used her credit card to take out loans from banks. After this initial scandal, So-hye came forward through her agency and revealed that she no longer had contact with her mother and refused to pay any new debts her mother incurred. The court ruled in favor of the actress, stating that she could not be held responsible for her mother's actions. Despite So-hye being entirely blameless in this situation, the word fraud remained forever associated with her, whether she liked it or not. At that time, So-hye was at the peak of her career and receiving offers for new projects constantly. Her success with dramas like My Name, nevertheless, and The World of the Married ensured that she became one of the most popular Korean actresses of the new generation, perhaps even the most popular. It seemed like from that point on, she would only continue to rise. But Korean netizens, as always, found something to criticize. Even back then, to them she was too bold, too direct, and didn't think carefully before acting. In fact, people discovered that before So-hye became an actress, she led a very different lifestyle from what is considered proper by many in Korea. She had several tattoos on her body, used to go out to parties, was a smoker, and had multiple piercings. In Korea, this image is often associated with delinquents, people with bad behavior, and once the public found her old photos, she received a flood of criticism once again. So Hye later addressed this controversy, saying there was nothing to reflect on when it came to her past self. According to her, she was herself back then, just as she is now. Despite all of this, So-hye's career was still thriving. It seemed as though she would continue to defy Korean standards and succeed regardless. However, 2024 came to prove that going against the system is nearly impossible, and her downfall was significant. This year, So-hye found herself involved in a series of scandals, each worse than the last. First, at the end of 2023, her drama Youngshung Creature aired. Right from the start, she was heavily criticized for her acting and her lack of chemistry with actor Park Seo-joon. But what sparked the most outrage were her controversial comments, which led to her losing many fans abroad, especially Japanese fans. If you haven't watched this drama, you probably don't know that it's set during World War II and deals with topics such as the Korean independence movement and the occupation of Korea. So, Hye apparently revealed her political stance by posting a photo of Korean activist An Jung-eun, who took the life of former Japanese Prime Minister Hirobumi Ito in 1909. The reason this post became so controversial is that while the Korean activist is considered a hero in Korea, he is viewed as a terrorist in Japan. Her Japanese fans were, of course, absolutely furious when they saw this post. Her Instagram was flooded with comments from her Japanese audience, some of which said, "I am disappointed in So-hye for posting a photo that disregards the feelings of the Japanese. I'm no longer a fan of hers, and I even want to watch the series, but it takes courage to do so as a Japanese person." Of course, some fans also applauded her for speaking out on the topic and not being afraid to take a political stance. In case you didn't know, talking about politics is not common in Korean show business, especially among actors and idols, as Korean actors heavily rely on the support of their fans, and any controversy can ruin their careers forever. That's why they avoid taking direct political positions as much as possible, because it can not only cost them a job, but also easily land them on a blacklist. In fact, Korea is so sensitive to this issue that during presidential elections, all public figures avoid wearing red and blue so as not to be associated with any candidates. For example, example, a member of the K-pop group 17 wore a red heart while sporting a red hoodie during the 2022 presidential elections, and he received so much backlash that he had to quickly delete the post from Instagram. While Korean fans were happy with So-Hye in this instance, her Japanese fans were not. After this mini scandal, which passed rather quickly, another one followed just 2 months later. In March, So-Hye attended Paris Fashion Week, and her appearance caused quite a stir for several reasons. She managed to get involved in multiple controversies at once due to her rather strange behavior at the event. First, a video of her shouting at someone in the crowd went viral online and immediately sparked criticism. In the video, So-Hye can be seen visibly upset about something, shouting at someone nearby. When the video was first posted, people didn't know the context. Her reaction seemed so unusual that many concluded she must have been drunk and even appeared to have difficulty standing. Apparently, the real reason she was upset was that a man in the crowd was causing a disturbance. It seems the situation had been escalating for some time, and she simply lost her patience and yelled at the man to stop. After shouting, So-Hye bowed her head to collect herself, but it was very clear that she was extremely irritated. As the actress attended many of the events in Paris, she was also spotted at a party. Her attendance at the party itself wasn't an issue, but netizens took issue with her very strange behavior. She was seen in several videos, acting in a rather odd manner, being overly expressive, to say the least. This appearance caused such an online uproar that netizens began accusing her of being drunk, and even of using illegal substances. However, the supposed real reason she seemed so strange was her makeup that day. She wore makeup in a style that made her look like she was under the influence of something. Let's just say it wasn't tasteful makeup, and combined with the low quality videos, everything seemed even stranger. So far in 2024, we had the controversy over the activist photo on social media and the party drama in Paris, right? But wait, that was nothing compared to what was yet to come. March was so bad for her that just a few days after her appearance at Fashion Week, she found herself involved in dating rumors that ruined her career. It was said that she was in a relationship with fellow actor Jun-yeol. At first, their agencies tried to deny it, but the whole thing blew up when Jun-yeol's ex indirectly commented on the situation. She simply posted a picture of palm trees and wrote over it, "Funny." People quickly drew parallels between what was happening with Jun-yeol and So-Hye, but some tried to downplay the situation, saying the post was referring to something else. In the end, the truth was quite different. So-Hye saw her post and indirectly reacted when she responded to the dating rumors for the first time. She wrote, "I think it's funny too." But before that, she actually shared that she doesn't date guys who have girlfriends. This was a reference to the accusation that she was in a relationship with Jun-yeol even before he had broken up with his ex. The two broke up in November 2023, and it was confirmed that just a few days after the breakup news became public, So-Hye had already been spotted at the guy's art exhibition. Now, the reason this story got so messy is that it was later revealed by Jun-yeol's agency that he and his ex hadn't officially broken up in November, but had agreed to take a break and discuss the relationship later. However, since November, he had not contacted her again and started dating So-Hye. Apparently, So-Hye didn't know about this conversation between the two. The Instagram story she posted, in which she indirectly clapped back at his ex, was soon deleted, and not long after, she wrote a lengthy post explaining her stance on the whole situation. According to So-Hye, she only started dating Jun-yeol after the news of his breakup had reached the media. She also directly addressed his ex in her post, sharing that she would apologize personally once they met. However, this post didn't help her situation at all, because in it, she claimed she learned of their breakup through the media in June 2023. But there was nothing about this in June, as the couple officially announced their breakup in November, much later. So-Hye then made several other posts that only worsened her image. The situation got so big that So-Hye's agency intervened and apologized for how they handled it. A company employee shared that the actress was uncontrollable and hinted that they couldn't stop her from doing what she wanted. Things took a dark turn when she completely lost control and even publicly attacked Jun-yeol. The reason is that throughout the dating scandal, Jun-yeol remained silent and didn't address the situation, so Hye criticized him for not clarifying things. The day after that, it was announced that the two had broken up. And if you thought that was all, think again. So Hye also made some comments about actress song Hye-kyo that didn't go over well in Korea. For those who don't know, the two were supposed to star together in a drama called The Price of Confession, but both decided to leave the drama after having multiple disagreements with the production. Now imagine everyone's surprise when they found out that in the past, So-Hye had made strange remarks about Hye-kyo. When she was working as a model, she was often compared to Hye-kyo due to their resemblance. At some point, So-Hye started to see this as an insult and lashed out at people who compared the two. She wrote, "Are you all crazy? No matter who you think I look like, keep your opinions to yourselves, you idiots. I don't look like her. Although she didn't explicitly say that Hye-kyo was ugly, many netizens thought that's what she really meant with her words. Because why would someone be offended by being compared to a famous actress? Many concluded that Sohye is fake and that the way she presented herself to the public after becoming an actress isn't who she really is in real life. She lost several sponsorship contracts and was also dropped from a few projects. But what do you think about this whole situation? Leave your opinion in the comments. That's it for today, and I'll see you in the next video.